wow, Mctominay again, absolutely fantastic goal from him. And this is the match reaction from Manchester United's game against Aston Villa. Now, it was a great win. I mean, Aston Villa are a tough side, but I did talk about their vulnerabilities, and that's something Manchester United, for me, exploited today. And I will be delving deep into the match reaction today, giving you all the thoughts, latest opinions on the game. We do a separate player ratings as well, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But let's talk about the goal. I mean, overall, the game wasn't what I expected. I think the first half was more positive. Then Luke Shaw going off injured had a big part to play in the game, which I'll obviously talk about. But overall, two brilliant goals by Manchester United. I mean, the Højlund goal, great for him to get another goal. 5 goals now in 5 games. He was absolutely fantastic. A great goal, a great ball from Dalot, and a great goal by Højlund. So that's another bit of confidence again there. And overall, I think it was an okay performance. There wasn't anything. Well, there were moments of, well, there were negatives and positives. But overall, I think there was probably a bit more positives with us winning the game than probably negatives. But there's definitely still ways to improve. I think there were some bits that Erik ten Hag got wrong again today. But Mctominay, again, I mean, he seems to do it every time when Manchester United need it. I mean, 2 goals off the bench against Brentford in additional time. And we scored 2 goals in our game against Chelsea where we beat them 2-1. Another goal again today. The goal against Wolves when he came off the bench. So he's proven like he's a player that I've willingly said that I would sell, but he's becoming a really useful thing for Manchester United to have off the bench. Now, for me, he's not a title-winning midfielder, but he still offers a lot of quality on the pitch, and his quality is certainly there. I think also, if you want to look at the first half, and then we were much more dominant, created more chances. And as I said, as Luke Shaw came off, we didn't really look the same. I mean, Lindelof didn't really look on it today. He got skinned numerous of times, and for me, we were lucky to only get away with conceding 1 goal. I think there was moments of liability at times from Lindelof in particular, and he's looked like he hasn't been to his top quality that we wanted him to see. I mean, his performances have not been good enough since coming back from injury. Yeah, I mean, Mctominay again, but fantastic. But yeah, Lindelof, I think, is it that the fact that he's not up to full fitness, the fact that he's not used to playing that left back position, or certainly just not good enough? I mean, there's been moments with Lindelof being fantastic, and he's had some great moments for us, but it could just be a lack of fitness again today. But other than that, I think defensively we were solid. I think Dalot absolutely fantastic again today. So I'll start with the positives actually. Dalot, I think he was fantastic again today. When you look at him playing that inside right centre mid kind of position, carrying the ball, look at him playing right back, just defensively improved massively as well. I mean, so important. There was one moment where Villa were through and he just made the scoop tackle, Wan-Bissaka-esque really. He was fantastic. I think his performances are slowly starting to improve, and is a key player for our team. He was fantastic today and probably a contender for man of the match. I think his defensive ability has massively improved. 1v1 coming up against Jacob Ramsey-McGinn and Alex Moreno, who's a tough player to come up against. I think he did really well, and the confidence was shown there. Obviously got the assist for the Mctominay goal. So and was a great cross. So with Dalot, I think we can see with a few players in the team, they're starting to indent their position in the team, and they're slowly starting to develop. And Dalot is definitely one of them. I think consistently now since the last season, since this season, he's been fantastic, and his performances have been absolutely immense. So the only good thing to say about Dalot, really, positivity, quality as well. And yeah, it was so good today. Was probably a key. Yeah, was key in our getting goals. And the energy, the passion that he shows down that side is absolutely fantastic. Now, obviously, let me say with the defence for the positives, I think Maguire and Varane today were fantastic, particularly Varane. I think the way that he cleared and marshalled the centre-back and the ball was absolutely fantastic. He won numerous of headers from corners and was a defensive threat. Obviously, you can kind of talk about the mistake. What was a mistake? Just a lapse of the ball came back in, and Varane didn't really seem to concentrate on the ball, but he was still really solid apart from that, and ultimately we did win the game. It was true Manchester United fashion, really, not the fashion that you want to see as a fan. I mean, yeah, it was tough to see, but we got the win in the end. And Maguire as well got the assist for the Højlund goal. It was a threat constantly from set pieces. It was really physical again today. So I think the defence was absolutely quality today. And I think we utilised the build-up as well. Let's talk about the whole defence really. Andre Onana as well was really astute today, really proactive. We've seen the sweeper keeping nature in him again. He was absolutely sound at the back and was so good, had so much good quality. The pace he definitely shown. He was quick off his line. Distribution was good. Made a really good save from John McGinn. One from Ollie Watkins. There was a few where he just parried it. One where he claimed, there was a few where he claimed it as well. So he was fantastic today. Who else? Yeah, I think Luke Shaw obviously went off at half time. Was a huge part of our game. I think you've seen it when he came off. As I said, it was a huge negative. I think we're slowly starting to see, I think the positives as well, the way we move the ball through midfield. I think Aston Villa are normally a tough team to play through, and we could see very clearly what they wanted to do. I think the interceptions in midfield, I think that Casemiro yellow card as well was shocking. I don't think that's never a yellow card. It looked like it would be from the angle, but yeah, it was never a yellow card. And I think that midfield, as I said, I'll still talk about Højlund, but I think that midfield as well was fantastic. The quality that was shown there. I think Højlund as well, the attack slowly improving. Probably wasn't, just talking about Manu, probably wasn't his best game today, but got around really well, was really composed. And obviously was involved in the Mctominay goal. So overall, there's a lot of positives. If you want to talk about negatives, you can probably say the fact we conceded such a poor goal. How Villa did try and get through us in huge moments in the game, which left us vulnerable. I think Rashford's ability, yes, he's really good and is a huge threat going 1v1. I think the effort that he showed was fantastic, but he just couldn't execute it going 1v1. There was moments where he sank cash and just couldn't get the right cross in. So it's all about that final touch. I think Garnacho kind of got locked off today. But yeah, there's definitely, if you want to talk about negatives as well, I think Luke Shaw going off, I think his injury, if that's another injury, is really concerning. I mean, Martinez and Luke Shaw just came back for a few games and they'll already be injured again. So that's something that we hope with Luke Shaw is not too bad, because he is a valuable member of our team and he is absolutely fantastic. But overall, I think the game was pretty solid. I think Villa were a good side. They had a lot of chances. Pretty surprised Watkins didn't score, to be fair. And yeah, another game done. Another great game by Manchester United. True Manchester United's fashion in terms of getting the win. We showed a lot of it in this game. And I think Erik ten Hag probably does deserve praise. I think if you look at, I think the substitutions he got were pretty wrong and needed to make them quite earlier. But other than that, I think he was pretty sound. I think he doesn't have much on the bench to bring on that he actually wants to use. But yeah, I think we were good today. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned and peace.